Play? Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Ya Allah.
Thank you.
We welcome them, and we're going to make it even easier for those who buy houses or real estates in Turkey, properties in Turkey, to settle there, to get residency, to get their visas and stuff like that. Right now, I know there are some still limitations, but hopefully we'll further ease those limitations. We'll make it a much better, much more pleasant experience to live in Turkey.
There are real estate investment opportunities around the world. What Turkey can offer that's not there in any other country?
Well, first of all, when you are in Turkey, it probably feels like your second home. Why? Because culturally, there's a lot of affinity. You don't feel like you are in a strange sort of part of the world. Secondly, Turkish hospitality is very famous. We welcome people. We consider, Kuwaiti people as our brothers, and so for them, that's their second house. Thirdly, Turkey geographically is obviously much closer, so geographic proximity is clearly an advantage. Fourthly, Turkey is a more affordable country, both in terms of value of real estate that you get, so it's a good value for money, but also once you decide to move there, to live there, that's also a great experience, and also standards of life, quality of life is obviously very good. Plus, because real estate investment is a long-term investment, the future of that country should be bright for your investment to obviously increase in value. And Turkey is likely to continue to develop and increase its sort of welfare and prosperity. We expect Turkey to become the second largest economy in Europe. So the valuations in Turkey, whether it's real estate or other instruments, I think over time will converge with advanced European countries. So if you invest today, you obviously clearly investing into future. So there are many, many reasons why you should be in Turkey. It's better investment, and as I said, you feel probably better about it, and we welcome investors and will make things much easier. We've recently eliminated the need for reciprocity, and now we're going to also make it easier to gain residency, and hopefully in the long term, if they want even citizenship, so we'll offer them too. Well, government is not involved in project developments, but what we do, we provide support for Turkish businesses for these type of developments. Plus, of course, I think, as I mentioned at the beginning, Kuwait Finance House has been a great success story. And the fact that they're taking the lead in terms of bringing developers with investors, together here, on its own, I think should, provide quite a bit of peace of mind, quite a bit of comfort about these projects.
Can you say one last word about KFH in Turkey after these long years?
Kuwait Turk.
Well, Kuwait Turk is a great success story. I always give it as an example. When people tell me about volatility in Turkey, when people tell me about currency movements, I say, look, in 1989, Kuwait Finance House invested $12 million in Turkey. Today, the same bank is $1.2 billion in terms of equity and capital. It tells you that Kuwait Finance House investment has increased by 1,000 folds, meaning they generated very, very generous, very strong returns, despite the fact that 1990s were full of crisis and volatility, ups and downs. So if you believe in the long-term future, if you commit into long-term investments, chances are you get a better return in Turkey than many other places. And Turkey is an EU accession candidate. So in terms of, rules and regulations and institutions, we are converging with European Union. So in many ways, when you invest in Turkey, you're not only investing in nice climate, with nice people, but also actually increasingly, developed market. And we're very grateful for the contribution of Kuwait Finance House to Turkish economy, Turkish businesses. We consider, Kuwait Finance House to be our partner, like a shareholder in Turkish economy. We're very grateful for their presence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great pleasure.
Safir,
Welcome to ABC, Mr. Afak.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk about Turkey and investments towards Turkey. This is Kuwait Turkish Participation Bank. This is 62% shareholding coming from Kuwait Finance House, Beit Al Kuwait, and the other shareholders are from Turkey and from IDB, from Saudi Arabia, and also PIPS from Kuwait. We have been running the bank. This is a bank in Turkey since 1989, and this bank is now, mashallah, a big 13th largest bank in Turkey, with total assets reaching to $13 billion. So this is a bank whereby we are financing people, economy, the entrepreneurs, investors. So we are an intermediary bank for Islamic finance in Turkey.
What is the aim of this exhibition?
This exhibition, this now for more than 25 years, we are trying to be a bridge between Kuwait and Turkey, Gulf and Turkey. Not only here, we have also branches in Dubai, subsidiary, and Bahrain. Our main aim with this exhibition is to bring Kuwaiti investors who are willing to invest in real estate. And in Turkey, there are opportunities in the real estate, especially after the reciprocity law enacted by the Turkish government. It is now possible to acquire a land or a house or real estate to the name of the Kuwaiti citizens. This is granted to only several countries like Kuwait and the Gulf countries. So those citizens of these countries can buy house, real estate in Turkey and register in their name. Title deeds will be in their name. So with this reciprocity law, nearly $2.6 billion of real estate investment occurred. After the reciprocal law, the Turkish, those foreigners invested in Turkey reached to this $2.6 billion. So by this way, but what is important for the foreign investors coming to Turkey or in any other country, the security, the trust. So as Kuwait Turk or Kuwait Finance House Group, we are providing this trust. So the companies we brought here, 16 companies, the projects they are selling is under our completion guarantee. This means that we eliminate the completion risk and we are providing financing. So those Kuwaiti citizens who are buying through our financing is secured regarding the completion of the project. What we finance, what are our financing? We finance 50% of the project. We get 50% down payment, and the remaining 50% is financed for 5 years, 10 years, depending on the request, on US dollar basis. And we finance and we complete the project. So the project, and there is also our other company called ISKAN. They provide the facility services, so the tax payments, the bill payments are carried to our, so the facility management is carried through our subsidiary company called ISKAN. So this is our main intention coming here.
In your capacity as CEO of Beytek Turkey, could you please give us a brief about Beytek investment at Turkey?
Yes, we are, as I mentioned, we are an Islamic bank established in 1989. We are investing in all sectors, including the real estate, all other. But our main item is the financing of the clients in each sector. Of course, we have corporate clients, we have retail clients, we have international clients also. Our main agenda is the financing. We provide financing, murabaha financing, also mudaraba financing, and leasing mainly. Leasing for real estate, cars, and for other factory machinery investments. And this is a bank, 25 years old bank, as I mentioned earlier, 13th biggest bank, $13 billion of total assets, and our credits extended reached to $8 billion, and our deposits is around $8.5 billion. So out of this $8 billion, the investments is widespread, but the real estate part is nearly 20%. The finance to the retailers, the individual finance, reaches to the 20% of the total investments. Yeah.
How could you see the future of the investment in Turkey, especially with the political situation there?
Of course, all investors should take into account the risks. When they invest, they look at the currency risk, the political risk, the environment risk, other risks. But when it comes to the Turkey is stable for the last 20 years, and especially after the latest government, for the last 10 years, Turkey is booming. All investors, I know what you mean, mainly because of the latest political developments. But after the local elections, everything is going to pick up again. It seems that the confidence is coming back again. Of course, the whole world is changing. By the way, if you look at political, there is Ukrainian crisis, there is Russia. Look at the Syria. Even under these circumstances, Turkey is still a secure and reliable environment for investors. Take into account all around the Middle East and the Gulf area. Still, if you look at the Europe, US, US still in problems. So Turkey is more lucrative for investors coming from the Gulf.
What do you expect from this exhibition? What do you mean?
I mentioned it is not possible immediately sell. This exhibition is a learning process. We are trying to present the best projects of Turkey, real estate development projects, and the companies themselves came and they attended and they are giving information. They are getting acquaintance, and of course, if Kuwaiti citizens decide to buy, should come and see the project in Istanbul and in Turkey. So we present the projects from Istanbul, from northern part, Black Sea region, where all Kuwaitis like to go. There is green, there is fresh air, very good location, and Bursa. So these three locations we selected intentionally, where there are a lot of Kuwaitis and Arabs coming and investing, so they can see the similar projects over there.
Thank you, Mr. Afak. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for taking this opportunity.
Mr. Onder, the GM of Iscan company.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. And you're also welcome to our.
In your capacity as GM of Iscan, could you please give us a brief about the real estate and the Iscan company?
Iscan company actually a subsidiary of Türk Capital Holding, which is owned by KFH. So Iscan is actually owned by Kuwait Finance House in Turkey. We are the real estate arm of Kuwait Finance House and Türk Capital. Our scope is to develop projects, any project, and to give project management service to an investor from GCC or Turkey. Plus, we are not limited only with project management. Project management, I mean as a turnkey project management. It starts from land acquisition up to delivery to end user. Therefore, this is our main scope. But after finishing the construction, you need to manage the facility as well. So, as Iscan, we are managing the facility as a facility management system. Not only limited with facilities, but we are also giving individual property management to any GCC customer who owns a flat or property in Turkey. So whatever they need for their property, we are with them from the beginning till the end.
Can you give us also, tell us about the international demand and comparing to the GCC demand?
Actually, Turkey is getting really big amount of real estate demand from all over the world. But in the last couple of years, especially starting from the beginning of 2013, a huge amount of demand to purchase real estate from Turkey is coming from GCC countries and mainly from Kuwait. Therefore, we are always giving service to them, even in researching the property, buying the property, covering and following all the legal issues and procedures in Turkey. And the new reciprocity law allows GCC people to own property on their name, on their own name. Before, they need to establish a company to acquire a property to own it. So it's changed, and everybody can.
Providing them more facilities to have.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Inside of the political situation in Turkey, this does not affect the future of real estate, the activities there?
Actually, real estate is the, big generator of the all over the market in Turkey. So even government and individuals and the contractors, developers or investors, they are always pushing real estate to go up. And the birth rate is, even in Turkey, it's high. So every year Turkey needs at least 200,000 new units to be constructed.
What about this fair? What is the benefit of organizing such fairs or such exhibitions?
Our aim was to introduce good projects, high-level, qualified projects, and projects without any problem. Because there are some projects in Turkey, they might have some legal problems. Those are all good projects because they are actually financed and guaranteed by Kuwait Türk. Kuwait Türk is KFH Turkey. Therefore, all those projects are qualified and good projects, and they don't have problem. So what we want to do is we want to introduce those projects to GCC people or Kuwait citizens, because we know that they are looking for something to buy in Turkey. Even 5 minutes ago, I discussed this issue with a client. So we are expecting, of course, their interest, and we want to introduce Turkey and our company because we are reliable and corporate company and trustable company. We can give 100% accuracy for their property while they are purchasing, and we are always involved in the duration until end. This is our guarantee.
Thank you, Mr. Owner, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We have Mr. Everin from Niuva.
Hello.
Could you please give us a brief about Niuva and its activity?
Yeah, sure. NEWA has been established in 2009 in Turkey, who is a subsidiary of KFH company. We are the one and only takaful insurance company in Turkey, Islamic-based insurance. And this is our 5th year now, finished.
Could you tell me more about this fair or your participation in such exhibitions?
We have attended this fair. This is the first real estate fair that we have attended. We have launched a new product, a new fire insurance product for Kuwaiti clients who will protect their health and property at the same time. We are also given some assistance services, arrangement services, and such as kindergarten service, VIP rental car, and housekeeping. For the property, we give some insurance coverages like fire, earthquake, floods, etc. And for as assistance services, we may give them when they are in Kuwait and want to take a service in Turkey, cleaning services, guard services.
From your view, the cooperation between Kuwait and Turkey, how you see it?
It's very new. It's very new, we may say. We have a synergic cooperation with Kuwait Turk Participation Bank in Turkey, but I guess it is developing. It's very new, but inshallah, it will be developed in the near future, I might say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Anet from Damir Construction. Welcome, Mr. Anet.
Thank you.
Could you please give us a brief about your company?
Actually, Demir İnşaat is a developer company who have been constructing residential properties in Turkey since 1984. And every year we are selling around 1,000 apartment flats, residential properties for the local market. Within last few years, international demand became an important demand for the Turkish developers. So now we attend an exhibition here in Kuwait, which held by Kuwait Finance House.
What do you think about the exhibition? It can return back to you with a good revenue, or can affect the sales?
Actually, as a developer, Turkish developer company, we have been attending plenty of exhibitions around GCC. So we collect nice benefits after the exhibitions because of the support of Kuwait Finance House
I think this exhibition return will be better than the others.
What about the law of Turkey? Is it allow foreigners to have their own property?
Yes, in Turkey, the law is allowed to purchasing a property. It is freehold purchasing. If Kuwaiti customer is the Kuwaiti individual customer wants to buy a residential property, there is no problem for him. He can buy the property as a Turkish citizen. So in front of the law, in front of the authorities, we are all equal, either Kuwaiti or Turkish citizen.
We have Mr. Albay from California. Welcome, Mr. Albay.
It's a pleasure.
We are EBC Economics and Business Channel. We would like to know more about your company and your business.
Okay. Corfloria project is the second project of Aydın Construction Group. I am the general manager of Aydın Construction also. Corfloria is a project, a revenue share project with the government housing organization, and we are developing the project to one of the most precious neighborhood of Istanbul, Florya. Florya is a very luxury family-wise living site of Istanbul. The project have begun construction 2.5 years ago. Inshallah, we are going to deliver the houses in this June, and the shopping mall will be opened in the beginning of September. The project is aroused of a shopping mall on just below the ground level, 3 floors, 64,000 GLA, and it's going to be a very luxurious shopping mall. But at the top of the shopping mall, we have a podium, which makes us very unique because from the houses you can just get to your own garden at the top of the shopping mall. That means that you are, anytime you want, you are very aware of the shopping mall. But if you want, you are just with one elevator down, very close to reach it. We have announced the project something like 1.5 years ago, and alhamdulillah, we have sold out nearly 65%, something like 190 flats are sold out. It's going very well. It's the first family-wise residence of Turkey. All residence functionalities are inside, but we don't have any 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms, beginning from 3 bedrooms and 180 square meter gross. So we have flat types up to 440 square meter with 4 big families, especially the neighborhood. The demand is on this basis. So it's moving well. It has a very luxury interior design. The design of the shopping mall is done by Broadway Malyan, an English architecture group. The inside decoration is done by Bino. It's a worldwide group again. The total revenue of the project is something like $550 million. So as I mentioned, it's a revenue share project, and we have sold out some 35 flats to foreigners. There are lots of brothers from Gulf area. We have families from Kuwait. Inshallah, we are going to share the happiness of delivering the flats at this June.
I want to ask you about the international demand and especially the Kuwaiti demand.
Day by day, Istanbul is being a world brand, also Turkey. Just because the reason is that we are a half flight time far away, according to the Europe. You can find everything you find in Europe, in Turkey. The taste, the kitchen is very similar and very common, like by our brothers here. So, plus they have the azan, you know. So, it's a very good solution for just vacation, for spending time. And alhamdulillah, for the last sales, most of our brothers from Gulf area, they are buying for living, not to resell or whatever. They want to spend minimum 2 or 3 months of the year in Istanbul. The climate is bad, very efficient, very nice. We have the Bosphorus, you know. Alhamdulillah, it's moving day by day, and inshallah we are going to see Istanbul is going to be a very high world brand in the next 1 or 2 years. Because just to share some numbers, now Istanbul is the 3rd city in Instagram. The most photos are shared in the world. So again, Istanbul is the 3rd or the 4th city for foreign weddings. The hotels on the Bosphorus are fully occupied by domestic and also international people for wedding ceremonies. So after Las Vegas and Paris, Istanbul is the 3rd or the 4th on this. This makes us very unique. You know, in Istanbul, it's a very special place where the continents meet, where the cultures meet, where the religions meet. So it's and geopolitically, it's in a total different area. I mean, our people, just hospitality is same like the Arabs and the Arab culture. Okay, so our brothers here, they don't feel themselves as some foreign country. Only one thing is the language. Inshallah, it's going to be much more better by English or whatever. And the accessibility of Turkey also, Istanbul, is very high because Turkish Airlines are very successful in the last years. It's the airlines which the most points are, they have the most flight points, you know. So we have lots of customers just using Turkish Airlines on their indirect flights. So this makes sense. We believe that the value of Istanbul and the value of the investments in Istanbul are going to be much more efficient in the close time.
Is this first time to you to share or to come in Kuwait and promote your company?
We have a Kuwait partner in our group, Aydın Group. His name Mr. Walid Jarallah. We have made one or two organizations before. We came to Kuwait Sheraton, but it was a very small organization with special invitations. This time, people when they come, they see lots of projects, and even though they haven't seen Istanbul, they can see where the vision of the city is going. It's because you can understand that the city is like a living metabolism, expanding every day, developing every day. We are speaking about a population much more than some of the countries in Europe. So it's a very energetic city, and the value of the city will be much more higher in the close time, inshallah.
What do you think? This fair can raise your revenue, can help in promoting?
Here, the organization is done by Kuwait Finance Organization, Kuwait Finance House. So, of course, their reputation is used in this part. Now the people come, they will know that those are the trusted groups, which they don't have any problems in their construction, whatever. Okay, so this is one very important thing. It increased the efficiency of the organization. We just had very good contacts. I mean, minimum 3 or 4 flats from each project, and from Istanbul, we think that we are going to sell some office block, maybe it's a huge investment. But the main thing is to show the vision of the city and to be known. This is much more important because people who are just investing $400,000, $500,000, they would like to come and see. This is just to say that we are here and just to express the vision of us, where we want to go as the city. And something like 5 of the customers that we have negotiated, they will come and see. But I believe that when they come and see, it's a much higher efficiency that they will buy.
Thank you, Mr.
It's a pleasure.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We are EBC Economics and Business Channel. We would like to know more about your company. Could you please give us a brief about it?
I'm here representing EMAR. I'm the head of sales and marketing of the EMAR Turkey. EMAR Turkey is established in 2006 in Turkey, a subsidiary of 100% subsidiary of EMAR Dubai. We have 2 projects, one villa project, one mixed-use project in Istanbul. Both of these projects are very popular in the local market. We're now here to promote it to the Kuwaiti market as well.
For first time you are promoting in Kuwaiti?
Yes, it's our first time. It's our first time in Kuwaiti market.
But your expectation?
I think Kuwaiti market has a good potential, and they know EMAR as well. That is a big positive aspect for us. We are expecting good leads, to have good leads from this exhibition. Thank you very much.